Hi there pluckers, I have a sore finger again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. A bit rough around the edges that, but this is a request I had from one of my long-term viewers, Jake, and it's a song by a band called AFI called This Time Imperfect, and it's been done as an acoustic cover version by a gentleman called iMotion 1, I think it's One Motion 1 on YouTube, and my viewer has asked if I could break down what the cover version is doing. Okay, so this is part 1. Okay, there's a little bit more to go which I shall do in part 2, so I'm just going to show you what I played. Okay, the original song by AFI and also the cover version are done in a guitar which is dropped tuning by half a step. So all the strings have to be detuned by half a step, i.e. the E strings become E flat or D sharp, depending on how you want to call it. The A string, 5th string, A flat, the D string has to be D flat, G has to become F sharp, B becomes B flat, etc. So all the strings have to go down half a step. Okay, then you're being tuned with the cover version and the original rock band version, I believe. Okay, but I've left my guitar in standard tuning for simplicity. Okay, so if you want to play along with the cover version or the band, just detune your guitar and play exactly what I'm about to show you. Okay, so the first phrase is this. Okay, so what it's a partial G chord. The first finger is playing the 3rd fret of the bottom E string, and I'm using my pinky. You can use your 3rd finger if you want to play the 5th fret of the A string, the 5th string. The 4th string and the 3rd string are open, and what I'm doing there is that's right. So I'm playing the 6th string, 3rd string open, 4th string, 5th string, 3rd string again, 4th string, 5th string. Okay, sorry. Okay, then I'm going. Second phrase is a sort of a D chord, or some form of, I think. I'm playing the 4th fret of the 4th string, the D string, on the 4th fret, and the 5th string on the 5th fret, the A string on the 5th fret with my 2nd finger, and I'm playing the 5th string, the 3rd string. The 3rd string is open, by the way, G string is open. Okay, so 5th string, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string, 3rd string, 4th string, and then back to the 5th string. Okay, it should sound like that. So the first two together are okay, and the 3rd chord is like an E minor 7th. Right, and what I'm doing there is I'm playing bottom E string is open, the 5th string, the A string is fretted with my 3rd finger on the 7th fret, and my 1st finger is playing the 5th fret of the 4th string, the D string. The 3rd string is open and the bottom E string is open. Okay, and you hit the bottom E string, 3rd string open, so it's 6, stop, 3, 4, 5, and then back to the 3rd, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's 6, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you move move this finger, first finger, down from the 5th fret on the 4th string to the 4th fret and hit that note. So, okay, and then I'm just hitting that bottom E string a few times. So it's, 3 times. Or is it 4? Might be 4 times actually. Then we start all over again with the G, partial G chord, okay? So the whole thing is I think it's 3 times. 2, 3, and then we do the chord all over again. So let's just do that again. And we'll start all over again, okay? So I'll play it very slowly for you, okay? Alright? And you repeat that cycle 4 times, okay? So let's try and do it 4 times for you without breaking down. Okay, and then the 5th time you do it, you do the first one the same, but then you keep the same shape with your 5th string on the 5th fret, but move the first finger down 1 fret to the 2nd fret and repeat the phrase, okay, so it's okay, it's exactly the same pick but with that first finger down a fret. Okay, and then we go up to an E minor chord on the 7th fret, 7th fret bar chord, minor shape, and basically you pick around a bit, and then you take that 2nd finger off completely and then do a strum without that finger, okay? So that second lot is okay. So far we've got this. I'll just do 2 of the original ones, not 4, okay? Right, we go. Basically on that E minor I'm doing a sort of, so I'm doing a quick mini strum on the 5th string downwards, then I'm picking up the 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string, back to the 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string, then take the finger off and do a strum, so it's right. So after you've done that chord, we go to an A minor 5th fret bar chord, okay, and we do a bit of picking on that. And then we go to a D, which is a bar chord D, 5th fret bar chord, barring also the 7th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings on the 7th fret. You can either do it with a single finger or you can use your 3 fingers, D, okay? So A minor, pick around a bit, then a D, pick around a bit, okay? Then we go to an E minor, and it gets a bit heavy at this point. Right, so let's do that. So if you come out of that A minor, D, so we're playing an E minor with a fairly hefty, prominent bass on it, on the bottom E string. Then we play an E minor up here, but we'll try and leave the bottom E string open, so only bar 7th fret from the 5th string downwards, not the whole bar, not the 6th string as well. Bottom E string is left open, but it's the same chord, but only barring the first 5 strings, so you've got a nice bassy bit there as well. Okay, so it's a, and it's like a da 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 up to the E minor. Okay, so let's just try that bit again. So if you come out of that A minor, D, E. Right, so far, let's do what we've done so far. So I'll just do 2 of the originals, not 4. Okay, here we go. As we've got. Then what we do is we carry on playing the E minor, then move this 2nd finger, which is on the 2nd fret, if you're playing the E minor of the 5th string, move it up to the 2nd fret of the bottom E string. Okay? And then go into a G bar chord. So it's a lead up to G, okay? And then we just play 4 beats on the G, 3, 4, 2 beats on a D bar chord like we played before, 5th fret bar, 7th fret bar on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, or use 3 fingers, whichever you want to do, and then down to a C, 3rd fret bar chord again, barring the 5th fret this time on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, so it's a D chord down 2 frets, okay? So that bit comes in, after you've done your heavy bit, lead up to the G, we got to C, D, G, to the D, to the C, to E minor, 7th fret bar chord, and then we do a quick C, 8th fret bar chord, to a D on the 10th fret bar chord, okay, and then back to the E minor. Right, so that coming out of that A minor bit. Then we repeat the build up from the E minor to the G, putting that finger from the 2nd fret of the 5th string to the 2nd fret on the 6th string, G bar chord again, D, C, and then this. Sorry. this today's lesson. So after you've come out of the D, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we do this. Okay, right, so what I'm doing there is 2 fingers. I'm playing the 7th fret of the 5th string with my first finger, the A string, and then the 9th fret of the 4th string, the D string. The rest of the strings are open, bottom E string and all the 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st, top E string, all open, and you sort of hit that, you hit those, try and hit those 2 fretted notes, okay? Go down and pick up upwards on the top E string, okay? Then down again on those 2 that are fretted. So it's down, up, hitting that top E string, right? Then down again on those 2. Then we go up. So it's, then we slide up from that 7th and 9th position up 2 frets. So you're on now, the first finger is on the 9th position and your 3rd finger is on the 11th fret of the D string. So it's, and you do the same thing again, so it's, and then you end up on 1 more higher on the 10th fret, first finger, and 12th fret with your 3rd finger, and you just do 1 down on that. So that's right. It goes down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Okay? Something like that. Okay? So that's it. So let's just go from that A minor bit, shall we? Where it comes out of there. A bit. So, there you have it. So, those are all the bits for the first half lesson, okay? The second lesson will be not quite as long. There's a lot of what's in this lesson in the rest of the song, but there are a couple of other little bits that I haven't gone through yet. Okay, so the second lesson should be a bit shorter than this one. So, just for, I'll try and go through the whole thing again and make an idiot of myself, so here we go. Nearly got it. Anyway, you get the idea. Thanks very much for listening, and see you in the next lesson.